This is DeSpira, and I'm at the Kong Off in Denver, Colorado, and I love Groovey.TV.
Hey, it's Groovy. We're at the Kong Off 3 here at the 1-Up in Denver, Colorado, and I'm here with Kat from Twin Galaxies. How the heck are you?
I'm doing great. It's been a wonderful weekend here. All the great competitors have come out, and we've seen some pretty impressive things.
What's been the most impressive for you?
Just seeing the camaraderie of the people coming together, and some of the competition was pretty fierce. We saw some competitors come up from the very bottom tier and just kind of soar straight up. Also, we've seen some people who I didn't expect to kind of break out on some other games that aren't Donkey Kong, just do some pretty amazing things.
Got any experiences that have completely blown you away?
I've seen a few drunken people, that's about it.
Besides myself?
I think you're always that way, but
These are kegger interviews.
I think so at this hour.
So what's up next for you? What are you working on?
Well, there's some reformation going on with Twin Galaxies that's pretty exciting. We're seeing Twin Galaxies look at a broader spectrum of games and kind of get involved in some things that some people might not have really expected for us to do, you know, going forward.
Is this all top secret stuff?
Oh, everything's kind of top secret right now.
You're killing me, come on.
You're just going to have to stick around and find out.
Alright, so what are you into besides video games and Twin Galaxies and everything else?
A lot of things. I'm one of those people that kind of always had a lot of hobbies. I've always been involved in music and art, literature, those sort of things. Doesn't sound very exciting when it comes into, you know, video games, that world. Some people think it doesn't really fit, but I think all creative aspects kind of come together with video games, because playing video games is a creative experience. It really is. For a lot of people, that sounds kind of silly, but it is.
So musically, well, like, what are your favorite bands, favorite artists?
Oh, I'm punk rock all the way. I've been punk rock since 1978. Okay, woo! So it's like, yeah.
Right, give me some bands. Come on now.
I love the Circle Jerks. I love Henry Rollins. I love GBH. All the stuff that came out of LA, pretty much, you know, in the early days. But I do, you know, like all genres of music. I really do. I mean, I even like opera. I'm really big on Donizetti operas, all those wonderful arias. But punk rock has always been, it's just always been there for me.
I love classical, I love opera, modern day country.
Modern day country, oh man. Okay, I'm trying not to show the hate. It's not that I hate it. It's not that I hate it.
It's horrible, go away.
I've never really gotten it. I just don't get it. It's so confessional, but it's not cool, you know?
It's horrible.
It really is. I'm sorry. I will say this, though. Some of the country guitar players, the session players, are some of the most precise guitarists you'll ever see. However, I really don't want to listen to it.
Oh, no. I'd rather listen to the paint drying in here myself.
That could be interesting, actually, more than country.
Okay, so what games are you actually into?
I like shooters. I've always liked shooters. First coming out the gate, the very first game that I ever saw was Boot Hill. I don't know if anybody...
Yeah.
That was actually groundbreaking at the time. You got these two guys that come out and they're hiding behind a cactus, and it seemed... now you look at it, it's just so primitive, but at the time that was a big deal. But I was around when Space Invaders happened, and when that happened, that game just kind of blew the whole world apart. I mean, there was a shortage of yen in Asia, in Japan, because of Space Invaders, and Space Invaders, you know, pretty much started everything.
I was around since Pong and when Space. Yeah.
I still have the original Pong that we had in our house. It's this little box. It's the silliest thing you'll ever see, but every time I look at it, I kind of feel good about it because it opened the door.
Right. So freaking cool. All right. So, is there anything else like you would like to tell the world right now?
Well, that video game players aren't really nerds. You have society has this view that...
And we have your award right here from Twin Galaxies. Let's talk about this.
This is cool.
So badass. Look at this. What do we got here? Honored for her tremendous contributions to the world of competitive arcade gaming. How awesome is that?
I think it's pretty cool. I was really happy when I got it. I was really surprised when I got that. Because at the time that I got that, not a lot of women had had those.
So freaking cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And by the way, thank you so much for your time and cheers. I got a kiss. Yes, I win. This is Groovy. I'm with Kat from Twin Galaxies. Sorry, I've had like some beers. Kong off 3, Denver, Colorado. 1 up. Rock on. Bye bye.